barren, strange fruit.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's your lady Ray Ray. Sometimes secular education will miss key black historical and history-making black individuals in the month of Black History. We know our Dr. Martin Luther King, Harriet Tubman, George Washington Carver, and maybe if you're fortunate enough, loosely, Malcolm X. However, Black history is so much more than integration, underground railroads, and peanut butter. You're talking about a wealth of vibrant culture with so many contributions to society, science, and the socio-economic wealth of the globe. So today, let's take 5 minutes to learn some about these monumental people that history class has had the misfortune to historically forget. Today's video is going to be about Phillip Emeagwali. Phillip Emeagwali is a computer scientist who is best known for utilizing the connection machine and 65,536 microprocessors to achieve 3.1 billion calculations per second, the fastest computational record at the time. Emeagwali was born on August 23, 1954 in Akure, Nigeria, to James and Agatha Emeagwali, and is the eldest of their 9 children. From a young age, Phillip Emeagwali's father tutored him in mathematics, and this cultivated his interest in the subject. Yes, guys, daddy's tutoring helped him and helped shape him. So for those of you out there who are homeschooling, remember, you are the foundation of your children's future. In 1966, he attended a British-ran Catholic elementary school in eastern Nigeria and excelled in a number of subjects. His time there was cut short when a little over a year later, the country's civil war caused him and his family to relocate to a refugee camp.
It was one of the bloodiest and most divisive conflicts in post-independent Africa. Yet so many years later, some of the issues that set it off continue to make the headline. In 1960, Britain, the colonial power, granted independence to Nigeria, a diverse country with hundreds of ethnic groups. But at the time, Nigeria was dominated by the Hausa people in the northern region, the Yorubas in the western region, and the Igbos in the eastern region. But it wasn't long before this new nation, Nigeria, was plunged into political and ethnic turmoil.
Science to search the heart and seeking the conscience. I have seen children roasted alive, young girls torn in two by shrapnel. Colonel Mohammed's 2nd Division found them in the church, dragged them out, tied their hands behind their backs, and executed them. End of quote.
If you guys don't know about the Civil War in Nigeria around that time to do a little research. He would eventually serve as a cook in the Biafran army just prior to the war's resolution in 1970. Emeagwali resumed his education when he enrolled for a high school at Christ the King College in Onitsha, Nigeria. He attended the school for 1 year before dropping out due to financial problems. Emeagwali would instead self-study, and in 1973, you guys get that? He would self-study. So please don't underestimate the power of your own mind and self-education. And in 1973, he passed a high school equivalency test that was administered by the University of London. He then was awarded a scholarship to study at Oregon State University, and he earned his Bachelor of Science degree in mathematics from the institution in 1977. It was here that Emeagwali's interest in computers was sparked. He later went on to earn an MS or Master's in Environmental Engineering from Howard University in Washington, D.C. in 1981, an MS in Ocean, Coastal and Marine Engineering from George Washington University in 1986, and an MS in Mathematics from the University of Maryland in 1986. In 1987, while working on his PhD at the University of Michigan, Emeagwali was granted use of the connection machine located at the Los Alamos National Laboratory in New Mexico. Over the next couple of years, he accessed the machine remotely from from Ann Arbor, Michigan, and worked on a program to accurately assume the amount of oil in a simulated reservoir. In 1989, he ran his program, and with the help of 65,536 microprocessors, the machine was able to perform 1.3 billion calculations per second, as well as correctly predict the amount of oil in the simulated reservoir. That's some serious stuff, guys. His work paved the way for other scientists to understand more complex functions for computers. In 1989, Emeagwali was awarded the Institute of Electronics and Electrical Engineers Gordon Bell Prize. On August 15, 1981, Emeagwali married Dell Brown, with whom he would have one child named Ijayoma. Please forgive me if I'm botching his name. In a nutshell, they call him the father of the internet. If you guys enjoyed that, please hit the like button or subscribe, and subscribe preferably. Hit the bell button for when you want to see any more release videos. And until the next video, take care of yourselves and one another.
We have to teach our children the true history of Africa and the contributions of their ancestors to humanity. Africa is not just the birthplace of humanity and the cradle of civilization. The first recorded scientists were Africans. Therefore, science is the gift of ancient Africans to our modern world. And technology is the cornerstone of contemporary society and the engine that drives the global economy. By teaching our children the contributions of their ancestors to humanity, that will inspire them to make greater contributions to science and technology and to humanity.